My name is Mark Artrip, and this is how momentum started in my life. I grew up in a small church. My dad was always helping with the youth ministry. He was kind of like the volunteer youth pastor, always doing fun stuff. So I was always the kid that was tagging along. When I was in middle school and high school, I got involved in NAC, which is now called Momentum's Got Talent. Participated in like choir things, singing, lots of drama, puppetry, just different ministry things, kids ministry things that we would do to help out with our VBS and Bible clubs and things at our church. So I had a moment in middle school one time where I just thought, man, my youth pastor is really cool. I think I want to do what he does. But ironically, he moved on from our church, and so there was kind of a time where our student ministry, wasn't doing too great. And I remember I was at Momentum in 1998, and just bopping along, hanging out, and they gave an invitation, and they said, if you have ever felt a call to full-time ministry, will you commit to pray for that over the next year? And I remember going down front and just saying, all right, I'm going to take this serious. I'm going to pray about this. And in the next year, I went on a travel team, and that was kind of when God connected all those pieces, where I saw my gifts and these opportunities and passions kind of all align, and I realized this is, the calling of my life and something I want to commit to. So Momentum 1998 had a big part in that, and then going on that travel team in 1999 was kind of the capstone. My kids are coming into the age of going to Momentum, and we're sending my oldest son this year. I think we often prioritize sports growth. We often prioritize academics, and I want to be a parent who invests in my kids' spiritual growth as much as I invest in them thinking they're going to play in the NBA or being a rogue scholar. We want them to know who God is, to be grounded in their faith, to be leaders, to be influential. And for me, Momentum was a huge part of that in my development, and I know and I trust that it will be for my kids. It's not just a Bible camp, it's not just some VBS thing. I've seen it kind of stress spiritual development and even more advanced discipleship and kind of ministry skills, and that's what I want for my own kids. That's what I think matters. And so I'd say if there's a parent that's on the fence, you just have to ask yourself, what am I investing in? What's the end product? What's success? And for me, success is having kids that know Jesus and are running after him, and I trust Momentum to be a part of that in their life. So I would encourage anybody who's thinking about that to make that investment. I am lead pastor of Movement Church on the west side, Columbus, Ohio. Planted that church in 2012, and we want to be a church that plants churches that plants churches. So we planted Three Creeks Church on the east side of Columbus in 2017, and we just sent a second launch team, Contrast Church, this last fall.